So, this is the brand new Nokia Lumia 925, and this is an evolution of the Nokia Lumia 920. So this is the new world's best smartphone, or most innovative smartphone, I should say. And we've introduced some new features. So you'll notice the design is a really slim design that we've incorporated aluminum around the edge with this polycarbonate rear shell as well. So marrying what we've already used with the Lumia range and with some new materials of the metal. Now actually the metal surround is part of the antenna, which is at the back and at the base of the device with the antenna just here. And that creates a better signal when you're using it with LTE or 3G or 2G, meaning that you get great call quality and great internet support as well on the device. But we've also added in a new screen. So this now has an AMOLED screen with great super sensitive touch, which I'll demonstrate actually with my badge. So you can actually see that you can now use pretty much all materials to engage with the screen. We've also added a new lens on the camera. So we have 6 lenses on the Carl Zeiss camera there, and we've got Nokia Smart Cam, which is a new way to capture images. So previously we did this through Smart Shoot and some other lenses available on Windows 8 Lumia devices. Now we've incorporated all of these great features within one aspect called Smart Cam, which you can actually set as a default. So if I go into here, I can set it as a default camera. There's also a great tutorial about how you best use the camera, and it tells you all about all the settings. So I'm actually going to show you that rather than go through the tutorial. So if I take a picture, what it's doing is it's taking 10 images now that are 5 megapixel resolution, and it means that you can overlay these and do different editing tools. Rather than show you the picture I just took, I'm going to go into the gallery and I'm going to get a display picture up so I can show you exactly what I mean. So if I go into camera roll, you'll see a whole host of pictures. So let's look at action, shot and blur first. So here we can see a photo captured within Smart Cam. I'm going to open that up for editing by clicking on the Smart Cam label at the bottom. It'll load in, and now we can see. So we've got best shot, and you can flick through the 10 photos and find your favourite one. So that one's pretty good. If I go back, we can then do action shot. Now this will overlay all 10 images, and then you can select which part of those 10 images you want to display of your model. So there you go. I can take the back one out, or I can take the main one out, or I can add one in just there. I quite like that. Get rid of that one. You can see the shadow from that one. I like that. Let's leave that in, and then we put that one in as well. And then what I can also do is I can change how much I can view that, so I can make it look more like movement. So that's action shot. This is my favourite though, motion focus. This is great if you are into creating these high action shots, and I can choose how quickly I want the blur in the background to be, and then I can move my subject wherever I want them, so I can put the person there. It looks awesome, right? So you've got this lovely blurred background, but with a really vibrant, clear crystal image of the person or the subject that you're taking an image of. Our also got change faces, which I'll show with another picture, and then removing objects, which we had before on our previous Smart Shoot app, whereas now you just notice we've put in some extra little controls as well, so you can really, if you wanted just the landscape there, you can really smarten up and tighten up your imaging. Now I promised to show you the changing faces portion. Let me just go back out of here. I've got a lovely image set up here, so I'm going to open it in Smart Cam. And what you can also do is change faces. So I'm going to select this one here. Now this is great, and you can have some real fun with this with your friends. So what I'm unable to do is change individually each face to get the best shot. So you can see here the guy's got his eyes closed and then some funny faces. I like the one with his tongue out. There we go. Make him look a bit funnier. I tend to do all the funny ones. But you can see you can change all of the faces to get the best picture possible. We've also added an update for if I go back in, for Creative Studio. So you can now edit your pictures in new ways. So if I go to Apps, Creative Studio, and this is the new version. Now the update with the Smart Camera and Creative Studio will be available for 920, 820 and all of the other Windows 8 Lumias later on this year, but will come on the 925. So if I go into the original, now what the new addition for Creative Studio is, if I hit the pencil, I can actually change some other stuff. So I can change the focus of the object. So if I go into here, I'm going to go okay. So I'm going to paint the lady here. Okay, I want her to be in focus, and then I want the background to be all blurry. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make that background paint in there. You don't have to be too. You'll see from the results. You don't have to be too great with your finger and pencil to be able to do that. And then you can see she's in focus and the rear is blurred. You can also do this via the radial, which is just you just click on it and it does it for you. And then we have this new play element as well. So you can do this color popping, which is just fantastic. So it takes all the color out, and with the rubber you can go in and you can actually just paint which one you want color, or you can do this and it will give you all the colors possible to choose from, and then you can just tap on which color you want to be visible. So a great way of adding colors and removing colors from your images. So that is the brand new Nokia Lumia 925.
Actually shows around the hardware, like.
Yep, sure. So here we have the brand new screen, which I showed you with the super sensitive touch. On the side here we have the buttons. You've got the lock key, the camera key, and the volume up key. And this is actually one side where we don't have any antenna parts. It's on all the other sides, these two main sides. At the top here, we've got 3.5mm headphone jack. We've got a microphone similar to 920, and then the micro USB. And this is where your SIM goes. Micro SIM again on this device. If I flip it around to the back, you'll notice the speaker, which we've slightly raised as well, so you get a really nice acoustic sound if you've got it flat on a table. The big camera sensor and module there with the new lenses, just right there. And you can see Carl's Ice and PureV technology have gone into this device. Got dual LED flash here as well. And then here, these three little conductors here enable you to put on a back cover and enable wireless charging on the Nokia 925, on the 925. There you have it.